changes from Game 3 for Craig Counsell's Cubs. Freddie Peralta, the Brewers ace, toes the rubber for Milwaukee against this Cubs order that put 4 up in the first inning, but were held quiet the rest of the game, and it turned into a nail-biter late. First pitch from Peralta, a fastball at the knees for strike 1.
Peralta's got one of the best fastballs in the game, really plays, especially up in the strike zone. What a season he had, that dandy 2.70 ERA.
He's going to get some votes in the Cy Young balloting for sure. Michael Busch, meanwhile, 3 homers this postseason, tied for the most in the majors, 2 of them leadoff shots. The first player in baseball history with multiple leadoff homers in the same series. Peralta misses low and away with a changeup.
That's a pitch that Peralta has used much more this year against the left-handed batters, that good change.
And Busch is fanned.
So 2 fastballs, a changeup, and the breaking ball from Peralta. Early in his career, he could really only control the fastball in the zone. But because I think it's one of the reasons he had the big year this year is he's controlling that changeup and breaking ball as well.
We'll talk about first inning drama as Horner fouls this off. Freddie Peralta has allowed a first inning run 6 times this year. 3 of those 6 came against the Cubs. As Horner bats, he has hits in each of his first 6 career postseason games.
So why does Peralta's fastball play up? He has one of the longest strides. He lets go of the ball closer to the plate than most pitchers.
We hear so often about a fastball that plays up extension, just changes how the batter sees the ball, right?
A lot of times you'll hitters say,
wow, that swing there.
It was like in yesterday's game on Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah. Let's see. This time.
That was more the case there than Pete Crow Armstrong's yesterday. Changeup from Peralta there. You're saying about high in the strike zone. You'll hear a lot of hitters when they talk about Peralta. They'll say, I feel like I'm on his fastball, but I'm always late.
2-2. And Horner fights it off.
I was talking about his stride before. He just gets down the hill as good as anyone in the game. You know, he's not an overly tall athlete, 6'1" or so. But boy, he gets way out there.
Horner with a ground ball left side through the hole. And a base hit for Nico Horner, who now has 6 hits in the series.
The Cubs have 14 total hits. He's got 6 of them. We're talking to Craig Counsell. He says this is exactly what Horner did the last 6 weeks of the season. He said he was just raining hits each and every game.
Lauren, you have more?
Yeah, I talked to Nico pregame, and he said, honestly, it's nothing mechanical that I've been doing differently these last 6 weeks. It's just the rhythm of the season. He said, as the year goes on, I always feel stronger, more connected at the plate, and more in sync with the flow of the game. He said, it's simple. I just feel healthy, confident, and like myself right now.
He's certainly playing to the best of his ability. Now an 8-game hit streak. And he's one of the top base stealers the last couple years in the game. Kyle Tucker bats here, coming off a multi-hit performance in Game 3.
Peralta faced the Cubs twice this year. They only allowed 3 hits. They hit .083 against them this season. It's hard to string hits together against Peralta when he has his good stuff.
And the Wrigley crowd serenading him between pitches. Freddie. And he's behind 3-0.
I let him swing the bat here. One of the optimistic things that happened in yesterday's game, Tucker with 2 hits. Let him swing the bat.
It's ball 4. An uncompetitive pitch to put him aboard. And now Seiya Suzuki, who has smashed extra base hit after extra base hit this postseason. Dating back to the end of the regular season, 11 extra base hits his last 11 games. A chance to do damage early on here. And Peralta's lost the strike zone.
Last time I heard a pitcher's name being screamed by the crowd in unison, it was Johnny Cueto who was on the mound, and I was playing on a team. The first time I ever heard a crowd scream a person's name, Darryl for Strawberry in right field in the '86 World Series. You have to be good for people to yell your name in unison.
Suzuki takes a strike down the pipe.
All soft stuff from Peralta against Suzuki. He has been on the fastball. It doesn't matter who throws it.
Went with the heat, misfired. Suzuki leading the Cubs with 3 runs batted in this series. He lays off, and the count runs full.
We saw this yesterday with the Cubs hitters. Very patient, not chasing. That ball's off the outside corner. 3 walks they had in the first inning. You know you have a good fastball when it's a fastball count. You have to throw it. The hitter knows it's coming. Still late.
Payoff. Suzuki is struck out by Peralta. And there's that fastball elevated to get him the chase.
At times as a hitter, you feel that the fastball is coming. And once you see it out of his hand, you fire because you got the pitch you wanted, but he didn't get it where he wanted. You're not going to be able to make contact on a Freddie Peralta fastball that location.
They call him Fastball Freddy for a reason. Conversation here with William Contreras. Ian Happ, the batter.
Remember in game 1, there were 2 home runs hit off Freddie Peralta in 5 2/3 innings. Leadoff home run from Bush, and Ian Happ with a home run later in the game.
Happ's only hit this series was that homer off Freddie Peralta in game 1. Two on, 2 out. And Peralta misses with a changeup.
The wind is blowing gently across the field from right to left. A home run to right field is going to have to be crushed. Wanted that fastball up in the zone. Ended up being a changeup down. Happ had a good argument.
Happ with a drive. Right field. Way back there. Gone. More first inning fireworks. Ian Happ takes Freddie Peralta deep for the second time in the series, and the Cubs lead 3-0.
The most senior of the Cubbies comes through in a big moment.
Strike one to Carson Kelly.
That four-seam fastball floated right in the middle of the plate. Pat Murphy was telling us today, home runs aren't hit, they're thrown. And that was thrown down the middle by Peralta. I said the ball had to be crushed to right field. That's crushed.
The Cubs have now hit a first-inning homer in 4 straight postseason games. All 4 games of this series.
It's a very stoic player, Ian Happ. You don't see too much emotion, but boy, that's got to feel good.
Kelly strikes out, but the early traffic proves perilous for Peralta. Ian Happ with a 3-run bomb, and the Cubs are up early.